Hello students. So in the previous lecture we discussed about the different types of glands in our body. If you remember the last session from the chapter called chemical control and coordination, we discussed that there are endocrines, there are exocrine glands, there are mixed glands. This lecture is only related to your NEET examination. There are some additional types of glands in our body that are present. Like here I have mentioned some types of glands in our body, like there are glands called endocrine glands, there are exocrines, there are heterocrines. We already discussed in the last lecture. There are some glands called merocrines. This is new topic for NEET. There are merocrines, there are apocrines, there are ecrine, and there are holocrine glands are also present in our body. These terms are new to you. So, but this is very important for NEET. Always in MCQs you will find some MCQs related to apocrines, the holocrines, and merocrines and all. So let's talk about these different types of glands in our body. So the most important type is called merocrines. So what are these merocrine glands? So you can look at the diagram. This is a merocrine gland, this is nucleus, this is the basement membrane, this is Golgi body, and these are the vesicles that produce products of the Golgi body. You studied Golgi body in the last year. So what happens in these glands? First thing very important is the secretions of these glands is fluid type. So if you remember salivary glands, what is the product of salivary glands? Yes, it's a saliva. Saliva is a fluid product. The second example is pancreas. What pancreas secretes is pancreatic juice, the exocrine part I'm talking about. So pancreatic juice, if you talk about juice, it's a fluid part. So that is also an example. So what are merocrines? The glands like salivary glands are merocrines. The pancreas is a merocrine, and the products is a fluid product. Looking at the diagram, you can understand the formation takes place by the process called exocytosis, okay, and that's a secretion. So this is the merocrine glands. The second glands which are very common in our body are called apocrines. See now, you can imagine the diagram, what is happening in the apocrines. Some apical portion, you can look at this. This is apical portion. This portion is apical portion. So some apical portion of the cells are pinched off. The pinched off portion of the cells. Okay, so the examples are, you can remember the mnemonics, apocrine, apical portion. Okay, so mammary glands are the examples of apocrines, ceruminous glands are apocrines, while sweat glands are also apocrine glands. Remember, sweat glands are of two types. Some of the sweat glands are apocrine, but some of the sweat glands are ecrines. They are also called ecrine. What is the difference? When you talk about apocrine glands, these apocrine glands are very common in the areas like armpits and in the areas like groins. So these are that particular glands, sweat glands, which are common in armpits and groins. But the ecrine glands are common in the palms as well as in the soles as well as in your forehead region. So the glands, the sweat glands that are present in palms, that are present in forehead, and that are present in your soles, they are very numerous. These glands are basically, yes, they are called as apocrine glands. Remember, and their product is cellular. Remember, the product is cellular. So this pinched up portion with some bacteria makes the sweat bad smelling. So see, in number of people you see that the sweat is bad smelling sweat. Okay, so that particular smell is because of this particular cellular portion and some bacterial action. These glands are called apocrines. So merocrine glands are there, apocrine glands are there, like mammary glands, ceruminous glands, and sweat glands are apocrine. And the last is important, that is holocrines. I have also added the expression of ecrine glands, which are very numerous. They are also sweat gland. Apocrines are also sweat. Ecrines are also sweat, but they are numerous in palms, soles, and yes, forehead region. That is important. They directly produces their secretion on the surface of the body. But these, the sweat glands, which are apocrine sweat glands, if you talk about these areas like armpits and groins, they do not produce their secretion on the surface of the body, but rather they produce their secretion in the hair follicles. That is important in apocrine sweat glands and ecrine sweat glands. Okay. So last is called holocrine glands. Here you can understand holocrine glands. Looking at the diagram, you see that in this case the cell is not affected. Only the plasma membrane of the cell is affected where exocytosis is taking place. In this case, apical portion of the cell is pinched off and the cellular portion is the product. Here the product is fluid, merocrine. Here the product is cellular, they are apocrine. But when the product is complete cell, whole cell, that particular cells are called as, that particular glands are called as holocrine glands. The cell dies, the mature cell dies in these particular glands. The mature cell dies and the product is complete cell. And the very common examples are sebaceous glands. They are present on the skin. You know that sebaceous glands are going to produce a waxy substance which is called as sebum. It makes the skin waterproof. Right. So let's revise in short. This is very, very important for NEET. Okay. And this is very important for some MCQs. Definitely you are going to get some MCQs on this particular topic. So glands are endocrines, exocrines, heterocrines, merocrines, apocrines, ecrines and holocrines. This is merocrine glands, salivary glands and pancreas. The product is fluid type. These are merocrines. Some glands are apocrines where the product is cellular like sweat glands, cerebrous glands and mammary glands. But ecrine glands are also examples of sweat glands. And last glands are called holocrine glands and they are nothing but the sebaceous glands and the product is the complete cell. So this is just an additional topic. It's actually not the part of chemical control and coordination. But what I thought is like this is important for NEET because when we discuss about the NEET MCQs, number of time in the options you see holocrines and then apocrines and then ecrines and then merocrines, then you get confused. What are these type of different glands and all these things? That's why this is very important thing to discuss the different types of glands in our body. Okay, so in the next lecture we will be starting with the actual concepts of this particular chemical control and coordination with the important with the introduction of different endocrine glands in our body and then the basic properties of the hormones and the mechanism of action of the hormones, and then the chapter will continue with the chapter. Thank you very much.